What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. I am IMA, and today I'm gonna show you how to make better soup, more tasty, with more color and with a very good garnish. So yeah guys, stay tuned because I'm gonna show you few very good tips on this video. The first tip is to have a good garnish or a good bread to dip in our soup. So for this one we are gonna make a vegan naan bread because today we are gonna make vegan recipes. For the naan bread we are gonna need flour, milk, in this case we are gonna use soya milk or soya drink, water, yogurt, in this case we are gonna use vegan yogurt, yeast, sugar and salt. So we are gonna start making a hole in the middle of our flour, and we are gonna add the soya drink and the water, our salt and sugar. Now it's time to add our yogurt. It's a vegan yogurt, guys. Now we add our yeast. So we are gonna bring it to the worktop. So guys, we have our dough here ready, just need to proof. So we are gonna leave it room temperature and we are gonna cover it with cling film. So yeah, here is the first tip, have a good garnish. If you don't have cling film, you can use a kitchen cloth, a tea towel, let the air to come into the dough and leave it room temperature. Okay, so now the second tip is not to be in a rush. Always make it with time. Everything you make in the kitchen needs time, so be patient. Do the things properly, take your time because it's gonna be better. Don't rush. But if you rush and you want to make a soup, you can chop your vegetables smaller and they will cook faster. So we are gonna do this now. And stay tuned for the third tip because the third tip is the good one. You don't need to make them super small because otherwise they are gonna overcook. And this is another tip, guys. Don't overcook your vegetables because they're gonna lose the color. The leek will cook faster, so we are gonna add it to the water after. We are gonna use coconut milk instead of cream to make it vegan. So we have our vegetables already prepped here, so we are gonna start cooking them now. So the next tip, guys, is to cook your vegetables from hot water and then cool them down, because this way you will keep the color, the vitamins and the properties of the vegetables. But if you cook them from cold water, all the vegetables will expand, pour the vitamins and the properties to the water, and you don't want this. You want them to keep them, the vitamins and the color. Blanch them and then cool them down in a nice bath. And there we go. Subscribe, guys. Now we can add our leek. Okay guys, our vegetables are already cooked, so we are gonna transfer them to our ice bath. So as you can see, the vegetables didn't lose any color, any flavor. So guys, this is the result of our vegetables. As you can see, they are super colorful, they are super tasty because they didn't lose any of the flavor or any of the vitamins. So yeah, now we are gonna blend them. yeah, then we go with the next tip. The next tip is to season them with different species. You add the salt, you add your pepper, but you can also add cumin, basil, whatever you want. It's up to you. Ginger, garlic oil, garlic powder, onion powder, it's up to you. In this case, I'm gonna season it with salt, pepper, a little bit of turmeric and chili powder or crushed chili. We will add our coconut cream. Now it's time to add the turmeric and the chili powder. Now, guys, when you use a hand blender, the next tip is to bring it to the boil, because you add a lot of air into the mix. So if you want to store it in the fridge, it's more likely to go off faster because of the air bubbles. So bring it to the boil it for at least 5 minutes, and it will last longer. And it's better to season it when it's hot. Oh yes, guys, I forgot to tell you that you strain it. Sorry, you strain the puree. You use a colander and strain it through. And if you think that after blending it with the hand mixer it's kind of pale or whitey, don't panic, because it's because of what I told you before. The air make it lighter. So as soon as you boil it, you will recover the color and you will make your soup last longer. You can see it has more color now. Guys, I boiled the soup, I have it in here. As I told you, it's more colorful now, it's more tasty because everything when it's warm tastes more. And yeah, we are gonna start making our vegan naan bread to garnish our delicious and fantastic butternut squash and coconut milk soup. After 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, our naan bread dough has doubled the size, so it's time to cook it. But first, we need to do this. We have our naan bread here. Need to press it to get rid of the air with a little bit of the flour, and we are gonna separate in 6 pieces. We start making a ball. So we have here our little balls, and we have the last one here, a bit of the flour, and now it's time to make it flatten. For this you need a rolling pin or a bottle, and we are gonna use a bottle in this case. If it's not stretched a lot, don't push it. Leave it rest on the side and start with another one. Guys, we have 2 doughs already flattened. and we are gonna proceed to cook them. For this you don't need an oven, so you just need a pan, and we are gonna heat it up medium temperature. We have the pan already hot to medium temperature, and we add the bread. Leave it there cooking slowly until it makes bubbles. Guys, we just finished our naan bread. The soup is already finished. We are gonna garnish it with a little bit of thyme, pine nuts, our coconut milk, straight from the can, a little of paprika powder, and crunchy onions. This oil, which is paprika oil, with parsley and garlic. So we just come here and spread them there. You can also get the other one and wrap them each other, both sides. So guys, this is us. I hope you enjoyed the video, the tips, the recipe. This right now is smelling gorgeous. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, with your vegan friends, with your mom, with your dog, with your cat, with your neighbor, whatever you like. And yeah, thank you very much for all the subscribers so far. I appreciate so much what you are doing for me, and yeah, I will catch you on the next video.